What's up, everybody? This is from the Depths Collectables coming at you with another toy haul. This week is going to be a good one this week because not only did we find some really cool stuff on the hunt, my brother came through and dropped off some really cool stuff that he found that I was looking for. So let's get into it. So let's start off with some turtle goodness this week with this Donatello that I picked up. Now this Donatello is part of that old school retro, wave that they have coming out at Walmart's. And it was the last one that I needed out of the four brothers. I found all three of them, in the first, when they first came out. To be honest, guys, I should have just got that party van because if you saw the video, I did pass up the party vans for the individual figures. And I just thought that these things were going to be a lot harder to find. And it turns out that the party van was going to be a lot harder to find. So I'm kicking myself just thinking about, me just forgetting those things and just leaving them there. But, space was limited and it was just very hard to take that thing with me. So I just opted to go with the brothers. And, this one was the last one that I needed. And I did not know if it came included in that first wave when it first came out. Or it was included in the party van or anything. I did not know because I could not find Donatello out there. Luckily, I did come across him recently. So I picked them up and completed this wave. So let's keep with that turtle theme and move on to NECA. Now this is something that my brother picked up for me and I'm very happy he did because lately I have been having horrible luck with the NECA figures and I haven't been able to find any of the new figures that have been coming out. So luckily he picked up Chrome Dome for me and this was the one that I really wanted out of the new ones that are coming out because they do have the new two frog, 2 packs and all that stuff that's coming out. I was like, I'm gonna wait for that. But this one was the one that I really wanted. Right next to that Casey Jones, this was, high up on that list. And this is a beefy boy, he is pretty big. Let me open this thing up real quick. Look at that. That thing takes up the whole box. This thing is bigger than Muckman, and Muckman's box is pretty big. So that thing does take some real estate up on your, up on your shelf and everything. So it is a pretty cool figure to have. One to definitely have if you're trying to collect for the cartoon, collection and all that stuff. So he is hitting stores. If you're lucky enough to find him, I suggest you pick him up. He is a very cool figure. So moving on to wrestling this week with some really cool AEW pickups. I finally finished AEW Series 1 with these two figures here. I finally picked up Britt Baker and my brother picked up Darby Allin for me. Now this figure right here is the hard one to find in this series. I have not seen any of them at all. My brother found him stashed away somewhere, so he picked it up for me, and I'm so happy about getting him. With this, like I said, it completes the series for me. I'm going to wait for Series 2. I have to work on Series 5 and Series 6 of AEW Unrivaled. Series 7 is coming out, so I got my hands full with AEW figures, guys. So hopefully I can find some of those figures when they come out. I could get Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian real quick. So, I could just complete that, series real quick. So hopefully I can find Series 6 coming up. I know Series 6 is out there. Series 7 is coming. So, I'm up to my eyeballs in, wrestling figures, guys, and I love it. So moving on to something that I'm very excited about getting, and that is the Czarface figure from Super 7. Now, this figure is very cool because not only is it a Czarface figure, this figure glows in the dark. So, with that being said, guys, you gotta check this thing out. So I'm gonna cut to it being dark right now and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So, yeah, it's dope, right? It looks really cool in the dark and it's super bright. These things are very bright. Like you could probably, light your way through a dark tunnel or something with this guy. So, you know what I mean? If you ever find yourself, deep in the ground or in a cave or something, have this guy in your pocket and he'll light your way. So, anything Czarface, I'm going to get, right? So, not only did I pick up this figure, I also picked up the shirt. Now, this shirt also glows in the dark. So, I'm going to cut to, me in the dark right now so I can show you what this shirt looks like in the dark. Yeah, it's really dope, right? I love this stuff, man. This shirt and this figure go perfect together. So, I had to get these things. When they release a shirt and they release a figure, I'm gonna pick them up. I do have the Czar Noir shirt and the Czar Noir figure, and I also have I think the one that came out with the ice blue figure. It doesn't really have a name or anything like that, like, you know, Czar Noir or the radioactive one. So I guess like the original shirt, if anything. But the original release of the Super 7 figure didn't come with a shirt. So every subsequent, you know, figure after that had a shirt. So I picked them all up. So I'm very happy about getting this in my t-shirt collection, because right now I have a ton of Czarface figures, a ton of Czarface t-shirts, and a ton of Czarface merch. And I'm loving it, guys. So moving on to some McFarlane toy goodness with this Mortal Kombat 11 Noob Sidebot. This is the Platinum Edition that I was looking for, and my brother found it at a GameStop and picked it up for me. I'm super happy about getting this one because Noob Saibot is one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. So any kind of figure or anything that he's in, I'm going to have to pick him up. You know, I got to show my boy some love. So this one is great. I do like this, you know, all gold treatment that he has. He looks like, you know, like a statue or something, like an award that they give out, like at the Mortal Kombat Awards or something. So, you know, it's very cool. I'm going to keep this one up on my shelf, overlooking, you know, everything. You know, I do have the original one, just the regular, you know, Noob Sidebot. There is a bloody version that I'm going to get, you know, maybe eventually if, you know, I find him and, you know, I got like a coupon or something, or he's, you know, on clearance or something. But I'm in no hurry to get that one because it's just, you know, a bloodier version of the one that I already have. You know, if I really wanted that, you know, I could probably do it myself, you know, custom paint, throw some, you know, red paint over him and call it a day. But it's very cool to get this one, and a good one to add to the collection. So moving on to something cool that we picked up from the DC Multiverse side of things, and that is Batwoman Beyond. Now this is a very cool figure, and one of those ones from the new Build-A-Figure wave that they have coming out. I don't know if I'm going to build, you know, the Build-A-Figure because I don't have the torso piece, the torso and the head piece from the original Batman Beyond that, you know, came out. Once those figures, you know, come out and they get hard to find, they kind of get expensive. So, you know, I highly doubt that I'm going to get that figure or the bat piece or whatever. But, you know, if I come across it or something, I will try to, you know, make the Build-A-Figure. But if not, I might just sell off the pieces or something like that, because honestly, it would be cool to have it, but if it gets out of my price range, it's really not for me. Alright, to cap off the McFarlane toy madness is the new Spawn figures that we got. I'm so happy about picking up these figures because I see everybody out there in those videos just finding like tons of these figures just sitting on the shelves, and they just pass them up because they've seen them already, you know? I have not yet seen any of these figures at all, and I was very happy to see them on the shelf this week. So I had to pick up Redeemer and Raven Spawn. Now these figures look awesome, especially Redeemer. He was the one that I really, really wanted because that armor and that blue, you know, it just pops. I love these, you know, color combinations and everything. And Raven Spawn looks awesome as well. This figure honestly just needs a little dark wash, make him look dirty, make him look more like a statue, and he will look awesome. That's what I like about these figures, guys. A simple dark wash to these figures, and you got yourself a mind-blowing figure. You know, I'm happy about getting these in my collection. I'm going to take these out. I'm going to, you know, pose them up, take pictures and everything. You know, I have Gunslinger Spawn already, so maybe I might get the Clown, I might get Violator, but that's a big maybe. Those figures are a little pricey. I mean, I understand, you know, Violator is a beefy boy, you know, he's a pretty big guy, you know, he's pure, like, solid plastic. So, I don't laugh at that price point, you know what I mean, because I see where it goes to. But, you know, if I, you know, had the spare money, or if I got, you know, some, you know, extra money, and maybe I put in some extra hours or something, I might pick them up. Who knows? Maybe I get lucky like some of you guys out there and find them on clearance. Alrighty guys, let's end this video off with the Marvel Legends that we picked up. Anytime you can pick up some new Marvel Legends is a good day in my opinion. So let's start off with J. Jonah Jameson over here. Now this is J.K. Simmons' version from the new Spider-Man that's coming out, and I had to get this figure. Everybody loves J.K. Simmons' version of J. Jonah Jameson, so I had to get this figure. It's very cool. It seems like the body is kind of sort of the same as, like, you know, the hood and, you know, other figures like, you know, with these suits and everything, like kind of like Mobius over here. But it's a very cool figure. It's something that I really do want because I do love J.K. Simmons' character, you know, as J. Jonah Jameson. So, you know, I picked it up. And on the same note, from the same line is Shriek here. Now, Shriek is, you know, more or less, you know, kind of a forgettable villain, if anything. You know, she is in that new Venom movie, you know, the new Carnage Venom movie. She is in that movie, so, you know, it's a very cool kind of tie-in to that kind of a movie and stuff like that. It's a very cool movie. If y'all have not seen it, I recommend watching it. It has Czarface in it. There's some Czarface music, so you know what I mean? I'm all for that kind of stuff. So it's a very cool figure to have. And last up is Mobius here. Now, Mobius was hiding behind a couple of Eternal figures, and like I said, I'm not really worried about those Eternal figures. You know, I'm gonna let them sit. They'll probably end up on clearance like the Shang-Chi figures or something like that. You know, I'll probably pick them up, you know, at $5 or $5 and below or some shit like that. But I had to pick up Mobius because I do have the TVA Loki, and he's perfect with them. You know what I mean? I can't leave Loki, you know, just lonely by himself. I have to bring, you know, his buddy Mobius with him. Maybe I could go find him a jet ski or something that he can ride, you know? It'd be really cool to have that, huh? So it's very cool to get these in my collection, but we're not done yet. We did pick up some extra figures from, you know, when I went to work. You know, I did not record. I was just, you know, hey, let me go stop in a Walmart real quick. Maybe I could find something, and I did find some stuff. I found Iceman and Morlin. I'm very happy about picking these two up because when I got there, they were barely putting out the ones from the Apocalypse wave. You know, there was a whole bunch. The whole wave was there. Everybody was there. I just did not know, you know, I was like, who do I want? I was thinking about picking up that Sabretooth. I was thinking about picking up that Cyclops. You know, there's a lot of good figures in there, but I had to get Iceman. Iceman was the coolest one out of that wave, guys. This like figure sculpt looks amazing. He has like icicles like coming out of him. His like hands look like claws. This figure looks awesome. You know, I picked this one up out of all of them because it was the most unique. It was the one that I feel like I will not see again. You know, I feel like I'll see a lot of the other ones there, but this one I was not sure if I was going to see again, so I had to pick them up. I am thinking about picking up all of them to make, you know, the Bath Colossus, because that Colossus looks pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. So I'm thinking about picking them all up. I'm thinking about making that Bath figure. Morlin here is just another one to add to the collection. You know, I am trying to build Armadillo also, because I do like Armadillo because he shares my last name. So, you know, he's part of our family and everything like that. So I got to show my, you know, my brother Armadillo some love. So these figures are great to have in my collection. I'm happy to get all of these Marvel Legends in my collection because, like I said, anytime you can get some new Marvel Legends in your collection, it's a good day. That's the haul for this week. It was another great haul and another great hunt. What did you guys pick up this week? I know that a lot of good toys have been hitting the shelves out there, and I know you guys have been picking up some good stuff. Let me know down in the comments down below. With that being said, remember to subscribe to the channel, guys, if you haven't already. We're so close to that 200 subscriber mark. I think we're like 10 or 11 away from 200, and hopefully we could get there soon because the next milestone, we're going to do our giveaway. So when we reach that 300 subscriber mark, we're going to do our giveaway, and I'm going to give away some really cool stuff. So be tuned to that. Hopefully we could reach it soon. Until next time, I'm from the Depths Collectables. See you later.